Hello there, I'm Neurobax, and welcome to Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We're going to be doing a two-stopper, medium, hard, medium. Very good setups here, 100%, 96% confidence, and, well, 1-2 qualifier. Let's get into it.
As the sun... And now, it's time for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go.
Looks like we have a good start here. We should be able to retain that 1-2. Let's try and pull ahead here. But this is interesting, a McLaren 3-4. And I assume Perez had to, again, replace his engines after Mexico, considering he's starting last. So, an interesting starting grid for sure. Let's see how this develops throughout the race.
You would have DRS.
That was a stonking lap.
Fastest lap.
Leclerc has caught up. Norris is falling down
It's a stonking lap.
the order, sadly. Same with Bottas. So it would look that the Mercedes and the Ferrari has a better car than the McLaren at this stage. Could also just be engines, but have a look. So crash there involving Sainz again. Bit of a shame for him.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Let's see
Let's
what
take
happened.
a closer look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Well, they've lost it. They've locked up.
Okay, so that has nothing to do with the Sainz accident, but Russell goes trying to the back
There's
as well.
been contact and several cars involved. Let's see what happened there. So let's look at this. There's Sergio Perez.
Ooh. Perez too had a bit of an accident, and his bad luck continues, but yeah. Leclerc have an accident, I see it is falling down the order. I'm a bit uncertain. Currently we are looking to be in a fairly good position, all things considered. Which window has just been entered, and we are going to be running these mediums a bit to the ground here. Probably around the 35 to 40% mark. So we'll wait a
You're doing
couple
very
more
good.
laps before
Lap time
we
are
do
good. Lap time are good.
go ahead and pit. We will wait a little bit longer, sorry. Wait a little bit longer. We burn a little bit more of these tires, just to be, you know, safe that we'll be able to pull off the
Is that a lockup?
stops there. But I think this is okay. Let's go ahead and get doing on the hards first. Get Piastri on the subsequent lap. 2.3, a very good pit stop. 2.5 for Piastri here. A bit worse for wear, all things considered, but still good. Now we do have extra fuel right now, so we could go a bit aggressive on the fuel usage, and I think we will. Gonna push for a little bit for both cars, just so we can spend
like
some of that
someone's
excess
locked up.
fuel. It's hard to save fuel, but sometimes it's even harder to use it. But again, we're just gonna burn a little bit of it here. Our drive is down to about -1 lap, I think, and then we'll go balanced, and basically same here for Piastri. I think we'll go balanced there too, and we'll just save. It's a bit too volatile right now, the fuel delta, as you can see. Goes up and down very, very quickly. Now, the McLaren still have a good race, 5 and 6. Same for Alpha, Alpine, Haas. Everyone has pitted. Everyone is going to have to pit once more. So again, the order can change, especially if they manage to stick together like this.
I think we've had a car run wide.
Russell's having a pretty bad race, all things considered. But like the second half of the season has just been basically Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes just suffering, honestly. Multiple cars crashed. Tsunoda was one of them, by the looks of things. Ricciardo should be
Who's
the other one.
that just crashed? Let's have a look. Daniel Ricciardo involved here. Oh no! And there's the...
Okay, so unsafe return to the track. Leclerc and Russell pitting though. Magnussen out, okay. Now the big question is, could we stretch mediums to the end? So that is all we have to go on right now. So if we were to jump on these mediums now, looks of things, we should be able to stretch them to the end. It's gonna take a bit longer time-wise, but it should be doable. So what I'm thinking is that we pit both the cars here because we can. I don't think they'll be able to get in the pit in time during this lap, but hopefully we can get into the next lap. We got Duan in this lap. He actually got collected by the safety car. What I'm thinking is we allow him to push with what little he has left on those hards, and that'll just be how we do things here. Sorry, what little he has left on his mediums. Excuse me? He's on hards. Okay, that is concerning. Oh, now it's correct. Okay, it's fixed itself. That was a worrying situation, all things considered.
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently
Duran
disabled.
is still second, interestingly enough. And I managed to miss Magnussen's accident, but I assume he crashed out on his own. So nothing we really could do there. Now Duran here is going to have to run on conserve for a bit. And,
Safety car in this lap.
we're going to run aggressive for Piastri. Push and deploy. And push and deploy for Duran too, even though we are going to be taking more care of his tires so that they last until the end of the Grand Prix. The goal here would be to, again, gain a gap and then tune settings down a little bit. We're going to burn fuel, that's perfectly fine. Again here, we're going to have to burn these tires a bit and try and gain enough of a gap here that we can jump in at a good spot. But again, as you can see, a lot of people still need to pit, so it's not the worst situation we could ever be in. So we should be perfectly okay here, really. We're going to push one more lap here, I think, and then we go into the mediums for Piastri. It should be okay. And with that, we'll have all we need here to make a good run. Now, on the negative side,
up on the track?
this should also mean that Duan has won this race, most likely. So, if we push aggressive here, these should still last to the end. We'll have to see if Piastri can make up the time here, really. That'll be the big one. Currently, it will mostly be decided on when he gets past these Ferraris. Should be able to get Leclerc here on the straight. Sorry, Sainz. But we'll have to see. There we go, he is past. And he's now currently hunting down Duan, who has to run a bit more conservatively. 10 laps to go though. We can put it up the line. Schumacher with a spin. But even with that, Piastri here is getting about a second. So should still be able to catch up, but he is burning those tires quickly. We need to put him down to at least standard, because those tires are going to be gone super quickly. Again here, the Duan's tires are actually not going to last at this rate. And we've had a competitor crash, no safety car though, but even so, give Piastri everything, we'll give Duan everything, but we need to just keep the tires like this too, so that we don't completely die. Basically a photo finish though. Good race, all things considered.
We've just had a crash on the track.
Never mind, we aren't actually on the final lap. This is the final lap. Still pretty much the same result. So, no biggie there. Vettel had an accident, so not much to do. A bit boring, but Duan, first place. basically gives him the championship. Piastri, second place. Very, very close. Sainz made it up to third place. 15 place gain. Leclerc made it up to fourth. Ferraris currently have a decent car then. Perez finally back in the points. McLaren with a good race as well. Russell made it up to fifth. The Red Bulls again, points for them, but a little bit lacking. Drivers' Championship, no changes. Doohan has now won. Constructors, no changes. And again, gaps are so wide that unless Haas has a really, really good race next time, I think it will stay like that. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.